Hi, I'm Jaki Sabourin, your love coach, and today I want to talk to you about how to feel confident around attractive guys. Now, I know what happens because it's happened to me. You see a good-looking guy, and all of a sudden your heart starts to pound, your mouth goes dry, you can't think of anything to say, or the worst case scenario is you talk over everything he says when you end up finally talking to him because you're so nervous. So if this has ever happened to you, this video is going to really support you. So now the first thing I want to share with you is I don't want you to assume he's great just because he's great looking. Okay, so it's easy to assume that he's great looking. We start to believe that, he's maybe perfect or he's got it easy because he has looks, or you make all these assumptions. It's so easy to fall into that because, right away we're like, wow, he's probably out of my league. So it really does trigger a lot of other feelings and insecurities in us. So in a way, really good looking and attractive men can help you tune up your ability to be more present. And so when you see a really attractive man, I want you to take this challenge to approach him, to talk to him, or if he approaches you, to talk to him, and remember that he is a person too. He has feelings. He has values. It's your job to find out and not objectify him with his look, but find out what kind of person he is, what kind of values he has, what's important to him. And when we find somebody really attractive, sometimes we forget that, like I said, they are just a human being. And so you don't want to objectify him by thinking that that's all there is to him. You want to get to know him and see what he's all about. And don't assume he's great because he's great looking until you have a chance to talk with him and get a feel for his nature. So the next thing that's really going to help you is you have to learn to appreciate yourself. The self-appreciation is so important because that's where confidence comes from. It's appreciating who you are, your looks, your values, your character. I mean, you bring a lot to the table, and don't forget that. And so don't devalue yourself when you see a great looking guy, because that's the first thing that happens. Is like you freeze up and you're like start to feel maybe less than. So if you see an attractive man, make sure you're looking at what is this feeling that is triggering in me, and use this opportunity to go a little deeper on your journey of self-discovery. What is this triggering in me? It's like one of my clients recently said that she went out with a really good looking man, and it really triggered her because it triggered all of her worthiness and if good enough issues. So I say yay to attracting a good looking man into your life so that it can bring all these unconscious negative beliefs about yourself, like I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, to the surface, that you can heal them. And so look at this as an opportunity. And I really want you to embrace, having a man that's easy on the eye is wonderful. So you deserve it if that's what you want. But remember, there's more to a person that meets the eye, and give him a chance by getting to know him and then looking at your own stuff that comes up, and make sure you make the distinction between him and your unconscious beliefs that are surfacing for healing. And so I want you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss an episode, and also share it with your friend, because I know that we've got a lot of feedback that the channel is really helping a lot of you. And so if you're resonating with the channel, please go ahead and share it with your girlfriend so that I can help them too. Okay, now the last thing I want to share is that you want to remember when you're around a guy that's attractive and not feeling confident, you want to remember that men are insecure too. Sometimes people make assumptions that good looking people are perfect. Well, I wear hearing aids, and I know you can't see them because of my hair, but that was a big insecurity of mine for a long time. You just never know what's on the other end of that good looking face, right? He may have had a really difficult childhood. He may just have lost a friend. you just don't know. You don't know what his challenges has been, physically, emotionally, spiritually, so we just want to remember that we all have things that we're working through. And just because somebody's good looking doesn't mean that they haven't had their share of challenges. In fact, sometimes being really good looking is a challenge in itself, because everybody makes assumptions about you and your personality, and sometimes it deters women. I've heard from men that say, women don't approach me because they're intimidated by my looks, and that could, that they want you to approach them because they're aware of that. So don't be put off by a man that's good looking. I want you to know that you deserve to have the best that life has to offer. And if that's a man that's really good looking and that's important to you, make sure that the other things that are important to you are their character, their values. You have a lot in common, and you have enough resonance with each other to create a life together. That's really the most important thing. Not looks, not external things externally. It's more internally. But initially, hey, good looking men are nice to, like I said, easy on the eye, nice to look at. And so next time you see one, don't be afraid to have a conversation with him. Make direct eye contact. Take a deep cleansing breath and move into it instead of moving away from it, so that you can get more comfortable with dealing with people that are really good looking. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. And ladies, I have a free gift for you. It's my soulmate assessment. All you have to do is go to soulmateiq.com and take my quick quiz, my soulmate assessment, and it's designed to help you find the frequency that you're vibrating at, that you're sending out, and show you how close you are to attracting your soulmate. Where I found through working with thousands of women that we're sending out a frequency, a vibration, and it's not always bringing us the results we want. And typically there's 3 vibrations that you're resonating more strongly at. Either the leader frequency, which is more of a masculine energy, or the giver frequency that is an overgiver, a little bit more codependent, and the feeler frequency, which might be a little bit in the victim, blame, shame, victim mentality, because you feel so much has already happened to you that you struggle to get out of that, victim mode. So I hope this is helpful, because you really need to know everything's an energy, everything's a vibration. So the more you know about how you're showing up, the easier it is for you to shift into alignment, because I'm going to send you a feminine exercise along with your assessment. And that's going to help give you a tool so you can move forward more effortlessly. Okay, ladies, I hope this was helpful. And just know I'm sending you so much love. Never give up. If you never give up, you cannot fail. Okay, lots of love to you. See you in the next video.